Okay, so in these tutorials we are going to learn how to design the TV3 logo. We are going to learn how to design the TV3 logo using the PixelLab. So the first thing that we need to do is to locate our PixelLab and launch it. Okay, so this is the interface of our PixelLab. But before we start our design, please let's delete this thing. So come to the delete button at the top here, tap on it to delete that. Okay, so when you are done, let's go to shapes. Tap on the plus sign at the corner there, select shape. Okay, come to the down here, click on it to select a semicircle. This thing that we are going to design, the TV3 logo that we are going to design, is very simple to design. So let's use this semicircle. So you can choose to enlarge it, but before then tap on this check sign here. Okay, so you can choose to enlarge it or reduce it. Okay, so let me enlarge it a little bit. Okay, now let's give it a color. So let's come to the arrow at the down here. Let's go for color, activate it or enable it. Now check it and let's go back to shapes again. Let's select a semicircle. Let's select a semicircle to do that. Okay, so you reduce the size and go to position it nicely on the shape there. Okay, so when you are done with that, you can, let's go back to, let me show you something. Click on position, let me show you something. So you can reduce the move here. If you want to move this particular one, you can come to this side, reduce the move. Okay, now let me increase the move and show you something. So have you seen how it will be moving? But when I reduce the move, have you seen that it will be moving small till it gets to the end? Okay, so that is one trick that you can use to move your objects. Okay, now let's come to the check button here, check it, or you can call it okay. Good. Now let's come to the top here. We are going to blend the two together. So tap on this button, come to the down here, tap on this, blend. Now you tick the two. Good. Now come down to this side, tap on it. Are you sure you want to merge the selected objects? Click on OK. Good. Now tap on the same button to go back. Have you seen that all the two objects are moving together? Okay, now let's go to erase color. Erase color at the down here. Good. Erase color. So tap on erase color to remove the white color there, the white shape. Activate the erase color. Please, when you tap on the erase color, when you tap on the erase color, you need to enable it or to activate it. So tap on it to activate it. Good. Now come to the check sign, tap on it. Good. So have you seen that the white shape is gone? It has been erased. Now we need another shape like this one. So what we are going to do is that we are going to copy this one. We're going to copy this shape. So come to the down here and tap on copy. Good. So immediately you click on copy. This is what will appear. Now let's give this one a color, because the TV3 logo is made up of three colors, the red, gold, green colors. Okay, so let's search for color. This is color. We want to change the color of the second shape. So activate the color and scroll to select the color that you want to use. We need green, so this is green. When you check the TV3 logo well, that is the color that they use for the second shape. Okay, now let's come to rotate. Now we want to position the second shape, this one very well on the other one. So let's move to this direction. Okay, so now let's check it and go to position. So we are going to position this one nicely on the first one. Make sure that you place it well on the first one. So reduce the move here. We need to reduce the move so that it will not be moving fast. Now you can decide to move it the way you like. So let's push it out upwards. Let's push it upwards. Now we have this here. We have a nice image or nice design there. Okay, the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to add a circle. When you check the TV3 logo well, you could realize that, or you see that they add a circle here, which they give it a yellow color. So let's go to shapes again. We have shapes at the down here. Tap on it. We are going to select a circle, so tap on the circle. We have it here nicely, so you can reduce the size of the circle. Let's reduce the size of the circle so that it can fit into the vacuum here. It can fit into the space provided there. So let's check it. Click on OK. Now let's go to position. So you can move it to the right side, or you can move it to the left side. You can move it upwards, you can move it downwards. So let's position it well there so that it will look nice. Please, when you are doing this, take your time and do it. Don't rush. It's very easy to design but also difficult. So now let's go to color. We are going to give that shape a yellow color. So let's select yellow. Yeah, I think this one is okay. Good. So that is our color there. So the next thing that we are going to do is to merge the three shapes together. We are going to merge the three shapes together so that we can have a nice design. Okay, so let's come to the top here. Tap on this button. Come to the down here. Tap on it. Now let's select the three. Let's select the three images. Now before we merge them, let's take this one off. Let's take the circle off for now. So let's merge the two. Let's merge the two here. So you come to the down here, you select the two and click on this one to check it. Are you sure I want to merge the selected objects? Yes. So you click on OK. Good. So you come to the top here, click on the same button to go back. Now have you seen that the two images are moving together? Okay. Now let's add the circle. Let's go for shapes. To select the circle. To make things easier for you, come to the plus sign at the top here, click on shapes, select circle. Now you can decide to reduce the size to fit into the space provided there. So let's reduce the size to fit into that space there. Now let's give it a color. Let's give the circle a color. So we are looking for a yellow color. Okay, so you click on OK. Click on OK here. All right. Now when you click on OK, now let's merge the three shapes together. Let's merge them. So come to the button at the top here, come to this button here, click on it, select the two objects there. Now click on OK. That is our OK. So are you sure I want to merge the selected objects? Yes. Okay. Now have you seen that they are all moving together? So I think this is okay. Now let's search for shadow. and activate it. Okay, so this is shadow. Tap on it to activate it, enable it. Good. Now you can reduce the blur radius to 5. I think 5 is okay. 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 So you check it. You check it here. Click on OK. Now let's move to 3D shapes. But before we move to the 3D shapes, let's go back to shadow again. And let's tap on offset. So you can decide to move your shadow to the X axis, or you can decide to move it to the Y axis. So let's move it to the X axis a little bit. Okay, so check it, and let's go to 3D shapes and activate it. So activate it here. Okay, so when it comes to the 3D shapes, we have the perspective and then the oblique. So you can use both the oblique and then the perspective. So let's activate the oblique and see how it will look like. So tap on it. Okay, so this is what we have. Now let's come to the depth. Reduce the depth to 5 or 6. I think 5 is okay. 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 Okay, now let's go to darken. Let's go to darken here. So you can decide to increase it or reduce it. It depends on you. So let me reduce this one to 39. Good. Now let's go to oblique angle. Oblique angle. So let me set this one to 48 or 49. Okay, I think that is okay. Yes, the 48 is okay. So let's move to light angle. So these things, they are all for you, so you can explore to know more about them. You can explore to know more about them. Okay, you can explore to know more about them. Now let's move to intensity. We have the intensity here. Okay, you can move to shadow and the rest. These are all for you, so you can decide to use the one that you like. Yeah. Okay, so let's come to specular hardness. The specular hardness. So let's set it to 60 or 62 is not bad. Okay, so you tap on OK. Now you can emboss it. Okay, so let's search for emboss. Good. So this is emboss. So tap on it to activate it and do your necessary settings. So tap on enable. Okay, so when you click on the emboss, this is what you see. Now let's come to light angles. So you can see the difference. So let me set it to 141. Good. Now let's move to intensity. So you can see the difference. Intensity. Okay, let's move to ambient light. You can see the difference here. Now let's go to spectacular hardness. the spectacular hardness. This one too, you can see the difference. You can see the difference here. Okay, let's go to the bevel. Let's reduce it. Let's reduce the bevel. Okay. So the ambient light, you can see immediately I reduce it, you can see the color of the logo. Yeah, so let's set this one to 50 intensity. Let's set it to 80. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. So I think that's all about our TV3 logo. So the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to set a background for our TV3 logo. We are going to set a background for our TV3 logo. So let's come to this sign here. Let's move to the second one and see. Okay, so click on this to locate transparent. Tap on transparent. Now we don't want to use the transparent background, so we are going to use color. So tap on color. Now let's set a color for our background. So let's use white. Let's select some other colors to see how it will look like. Okay, so this is how it will look like when you use other colors for the background. But to make our design professional, let's select the white background. So after selecting the white background, you click on add text. Add text. So we are going to add the name of our TV3 logo here. So TV3. Okay, now let's go to position. Click on position and let's bring the TV3 downwards. If you want it to move fast, you can increase the move here. So let's move it fast. Okay, so let's check it and do other settings. Now let's go to size. Tap on size here. We want to increase the size of the TV3 logo, the TV3 there. Okay, let's go to style. Tap on style. Let's click on B. The B there means bold. The I here means italic. The U here means underline. Okay, so tap on bold. Good. So we have it there nicely. Now let's go back to position. Let's go back to position again. Position. Good. So that is our nice logo. Now let's go back again to merge them. Let's click on this, tap on this one, and let's merge them together. Okay, so come to this arrow here, tap on it, click on OK. Good. So this is our nice TV3 logo here. So now when you are done, this is how we are going to save it. Any design that you want to save, please make sure that you save it as a project first. So come to the save button at the top here. Click on the save button at the top here. Now let's first of all save it as a project. Okay, so let's give it a name. TV3 logo. TV3 logo. Good. So tap on OK. Now we have it saved as project. Now we want to save it as image. So tap on save as image here. Good. So let's come to quality. when you tap on save as image, let's come to quality. Save default. The default they change it to ultra. Change it to ultra so that you can have a higher quality or a better quality. So let's tap on save to gallery. Save to gallery. All right. So guys, this is the short tutorials brought to you by Jofos Global IT Services, founded by Prof. Jofos, on how to design a TV3 logo. Please, if you are not receiving it from Prof. Jofos, kindly report to him on 0540620528 or 0544565377. Please beware of scammers. Okay, now let's go to our gallery and see if we can locate this particular TV3 logo there. So let me go to my gallery and check that thing out. So I'm now in my gallery. So let me locate PixelLab. Because we use PixelLab to design this particular logo, it will be saved in the PixelLab folder. So this is our logo. Let me open it and let's see how it's going to look like. So this is the logo here. So guys, this is the TV3 logo. Thank you for watching these tutorials. Bye bye.